Let's guess where they could be. Maybe they're out hunting moose. Maybe they're watching Michael Flatley. Maybe they're trying to capture a fairy. Maybe they're sucking beards dry. Maybe they're sitting down to wipe. Psychopath. Maybe they're giving out Will Duggan's phone number. I know I'd like it. Where have you gone? Where have you gone? Maybe they're at a local baseball diamond in your area. Maybe they're out voting for Justin Trudeau. Maybe they're listening to some 90s alt rock, some Garth Brooks, the Tragically Hip, or Mr. Blobby. Maybe they're desecrating a botanical garden wall. The Untitled Twitch stream will be back in a moment. But we don't know where they've gone. Where have you gone? Where have you gone? Maybe they're mixing some lovely cocktails. Maybe they're in a tent listening to their friend get fingered. Maybe they're solving crosswords. Maybe they're forming a sisterhood. Maybe they're having hummus with chums. Where Maybe they're raising money for noble causes. A Batman bed, a charity, a squeakier mic stand. Maybe they're at the Smell Rose Improv. The Untitled Twitch stream will be back shortly. Where have you gone? Where have you gone? The Untitled Twitch stream will be back in a moment. But we don't know where they've gone. Where have you gone? Where have you gone?
Oh no, the Canadians are coming.
Chris, John, and Irish Ashley combine to make the ultimate team, better than any wet dream. Welcome to the Untitled Twitch stream. John's the CEO and Boomer. Ashley's the real leader. Chris brings the vibes and juices as our enjoyment increases. Welcome to the Untitled Twitch stream.
I'm muted.
Hey.
Yo,
Hey, how's everybody doing?
good.
I'm back.
Nice to have you back, Ashley. It's like you've never been gone. Is that weird?
I mean, it feels a little bit like you didn't miss me at all, but okay.
I did miss you. I missed Chris more, though, somehow, and he was here the whole time.
It's because I'm emotionally absent.
That's what it is. Ashley, I very much liked your social. I woke up at 6 in the morning. Here's what happened: is I microdosed on some mushrooms yesterday. Then they kind of dipped over into like a full dose. I didn't like see anything, but I felt Gucci a bunch.
Nice. Gucci berries. Very healthy.
So Ashley's post this morning about her fun dress, and I really enjoyed it.
Yeah,
My fun dress.
sick shirt.
Oh, that dress. Yeah.
Yeah.
This was a charity shop find
Nice.
or a vintage fair, one or the other.
It's the same thing.
It's
Yeah.
good. It looks
It's just
good.
an outdoor charity
Vintage fairs
shop.
are it was an indoors, one of those traveling ones that gets set up in like a hall space. They do one in the Assembly. I want to say it's the Assembly Roxy.
Okay.
During the year. And yeah, I mean, a vintage fair is basically a charity shop, but slightly more expensive.
Charity
Another
shops are
favorite-
expensive now.
Yeah.
There's no
quite
cheap charity
expensive.
shops anymore. I
No.
can't wait until people wear in suits again because I can't afford to keep shopping at these prices.
I know.
I mean, what is crazy? We're never gonna get. It's the craziest thing. I'm working on a bit about how millennials. Here's the weird thing about the millennial generation: is we remove the teeth from everything, but we also destroy so many good things. For example, we destroyed the vintage store. Do you know how fucked up that is?
Yeah.
We
Yeah,
made the place where people used to go buy cheap clothes is as expensive as fucking H&M.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same with like secondhand records, secondhand books. All the prices have gone
Mhm.
up, and not like
Yeah.
inflation gone up. Like, oh, people think this is a cool thing now. Gone up. Like,
Yeah,
Yeah.
you
absolutely.
fucking killed it.
Best
Oh yeah,
trick
we've
ever
got a
was-
demand for this, therefore we can
Yeah.
charge through the roof for it. Yeah.
But is
And
that
kind of
true?
fair enough because like if they're charity shops, it's like, oh, good, charity's making more money. I'm happy
Yeah.
for that. But also, I really can't afford to be paying $30 for a shirt in a charity shop.
Yeah.
Is it that bad in the UK charity shops? They're
Yeah.
$30 now.
Oh yeah.
It was at the price of a couple of times. One time, I was very cold, and I just bought a sweater.
Yeah.
It
I
was-
had a tear in my pants once. I just tore the crotch out of my pants when I was walking. So I got a fat ass, a big
No, you
dump.
don't. First
And,
of all,
I've been
first of
there.
all,
I was-
you didn't replace your pants. This is where this
And I
story's
just
going
bought
is-
new pants.
No, you didn't.
I bought
remember.
dead man's pants. I bought brown corduroys. This was in my hometown of Wayrock. I brought brown corduroys and just left my torn jeans in the store.
Okay, then what happened in England when you wore torn jeans, crotch only tear, full taint cock balls tear?
Oh yeah,
for
that
like
was during
2
Edinburgh. Yeah,
years?
during the Fringe.
No, that was much longer than during Edinburgh.
Well, there was one where I realized when I sat down on the stool, everyone could just see all my junk, and so I was like, I'll probably buy new jeans tomorrow.
Oh, Chris.
I want you to know
Oh.
that was years. That he's acting like I noticed it one time. Like had a
Those
may
were
have-
different jeans. Those
may
were
have
different.
been-
There's something about my balls. They hang low. I got big nuts.
Do you have
I got big
acidic?
fat nuts.
Do you have an acidic?
And they
balls, Dad?
just-
Are your balls asada?
Sadaf is in awe of the damage that my balls do to denim. Like it doesn't make any sense.
How fat are
It's-
your loads? When you come, does it make this noise?
Yeah, but like 10 times.
Like this? It's like that?
Yeah, but then add
Jesus.
9 more. Add 9 more of those.
Honey, I'm about to come.
And then, yeah, she puts on a poncho.
Hang on, does it sound like this? Does it
Like a
sound
big,
this?
those big rain sheeter things that you wear when you go to Niagara Falls.
Yeah, completely. She can't put the hood on though because the hood fills up, and then her
Oh,
ears are full.
The hood of what? Oh, of the jacket, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Um,
it's nasty.
Welding mask.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's so odd. Oh my God. How's everyone doing?
Ashley, it's
I
good to
am-
have you back.
It is very good to
Yeah.
see.
Did you
I've
enjoy our
missed
guest
it.
Ashley's?
I wanted to. Yeah.
I enjoyed the guest Ashley so much, and I popped in and said hello as much as I could. I was very often in bed already because I was
Oh.
attempting to use that bit of time away to just sleep, basically. And it was lovely. It was really good. A couple of times I fell asleep with you guys on.
Aw.
It's like the stream.
Yeah.
My question is this: did you enjoy your week off? I assume
No.
you spent. No, good.
No.
Because
I
it wasn't
didn't-
off. It was work.
It wasn't off. It was a lot of work.
Yeah.
It was a lot. Like the reason I messaged you guys last Sunday was because I was full panic attack, fully not coping. And
Mm.
do you want to know what happened this week? My therapist has started giving me free sessions.
Wow.
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 I thought it
That's
was-
where I am.
What
Oh
kind
my
of dark
god,
soul
that's
am I
like a
that
prostitute paying you.
I thought the therapist was going to be like, "Yeah, I'm out. I'm out."
No, started
Um,
giving me free sessions.
I mean, your skin looks great. You look great.
It really doesn't, though. I have so many spots,
By the
and
way,
it's just
I
so
don't-
much stress.
I don't want to be this guy. You want to get a woman to tell you all of the blemishes on their face? You literally just go, "Your face looks great," and they're like, notice.
No.
notice
I
this."
agree with it most of the time. My skin is nice, but there is spots on it.
You're out of your mind. Looks
Mhm.
great. Number one. Let me put it this way: if there's a guy out there that you have a crush on, and his kink is to jizz on a really pretty face with good skin, he's going to choose your face,
Oh, that was nice.
That was so nice.
right? That's right. He's
I
going to
feel like
walk
all of our
in.
barometers for what's nice has changed since we
I,
started this stream.
I disagree.
so
I
much.
disagree. I think that is a nice thing. If like a handsome man you have a crush on walked up to you and was like, "I'd like to come on your face. It's so pretty," you'd be like,
Depends who the guy is.
"You have a crush on him. You are in crush with him."
Okay. Yeah.
There.
It's one of those unfortunate things where if I don't fancy that man, that's a sexual harassment claim.
Oh, completely. Yeah, that's a
course.
horrific thing to say to a
And for
stranger.
you, and this is coming in from Steven CGR, but the face will be a rash because of the jizz allergy.
Oh yeah.
Uh,
Oh my
I
god.
will.
shame.
Okay, on that topic of liking people.
Oh, I was hoping it was going to be on that topic of jizzing on people's faces.
Yeah.
So
No,
Operation-
I mean,
Did Operation Chokeslam?
No.
Did you
No.
get choked out? Is that what happens when
No, I
Operation
didn't.
Chokeslam gets completed?
That is probably what's going to happen. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's kind of the main aim of the whole project.
You're gonna calm yourself unconscious.
Yeah. So I did mention a while ago somebody that I fancied, and
That was
you
me.
were
You
trying
were
to get
talking
me
about
to
me.
text them.
Yeah,
Yes.
you remember.
Yes. Yes.
I'm so
Yeah?
glad I didn't.
Why?
I'm
Married?
So glad I didn't.
Why? What
No.
happened?
So I got
Did you
the ick
Did you?
so bad.
What
Oh,
does that even
no.
mean?
You like when you like somebody, but then you get the ick, you just fully turn off them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Something's gone wrong.
And the opposite of a boner. Exactly. Thank you, Boomstickery.
Yo.
So
Okay, take me through it. What gave you the ick? And I hope it really specifically reveals.
I'm going to
this person.
remind you of who that person was.
Yes, please.
Oh yeah,
And
I gotta do this.
Yes.
I
Yes.
want you to know the next thing after I get that is I pop it right over here to Google.
Blazer 420's got
it.
I remember when you said it, I was a bit like, huh, all right. Okay. Fair enough, I guess.
Yeah. Well, I'd had a good experience with that person for, like when I met them, because I get why you would have thought that.
hmm
But I would have initially felt the same, and then I got to know them, and there was a thing. But basically, he was a big old dickhead.
Oh no.
Like I was out at a party.
Oh, what kind of party? Birthday? Christening?
Might have been a birthday party. I don't want to give too much away because
Oh yeah, I forget these are real people.
these are real
Okay.
people we're talking about.
Just
So I
tell
won't
me
give
the
away too much.
age and hospital location of the person whose birthday it was.
So there was a party, and I got too drunk.
Mhm.
Mostly because too many people were okay with me not being able to buy them a drink back. And
Yeah.
so I got offered a few drinks, and every single time I said, I can't afford to buy you one back. If you're okay with buying me a drink in those circumstances, go ahead.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm not a mooch, but
Totally been
I
there.
would like a drink.
Yeah. Yeah.
You've offered it. I'll take you up on it if you're
Here's my
okay with
question
it.
Before we continue, but this is a decorum question.
Uh-huh.
Do you then, and I've had this happen to me, assume that they're then buying you drinks for the rest of the evening? They have agreed to buy you drinks for the rest of the evening.
No.
Exactly.
One drink.
That one guy was a dick.
It's this one round. You're
I believe
offering me a drink right now.
I believe his name was Jamie, or it was not Jamie.
Comedian?
Yeah. Oh, and really worked in computers. He might find this. Well, hey, Jamie, if that was your name, I can't really remember. You loved asking me to buy you beer, and that annoyed the shit out of me because he had a job and I was broke.
Not cool,
Oh
Jamie.
my god.
Not cool.
Not cool, Jamie. Don't be a
Yeah.
Jamie, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So Ashley's drunk. There's a
I'm
party. There's a
Very
boy
drunk.
she likes.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Very drunk.
Okay. What
Yeah.
song
The
is
guy I
playing?
like, but I'm pretty certain he doesn't like me. And I have there was a bit of an incident a while ago.
Oh.
I was just a drunk idiot at one point, and
Did
he
you-
just wasn't into it.
Did you full piss your pants looking at him and going, that could be you?
Did you do the
Yeah,
foot
that's-
crotch? The
Did
foot
you
crotch?
do the foot crotch?
I did not do the foot
Did you
crotch.
press
Oh,
the
that's-
gas pedal? Did you?
That is now what that's going to be called in my head. Putting my foot on the gas.
Yes, exactly. Because
Let's
also it
speed
makes
this up.
It makes the guy
Full speed,
eyes
baby.
move like he's challenging you to a race. You know what I mean?
Foot
Like,
to the floor.
If you put your foot on a guy's dick and he goes vroom vroom, that it's on. It's on.
yeah, but Chris,
If
that would
anyone's ever
also-
watching this show and I hit on you, that's what you have to do.
I would say, but that would
Vroom,
also
vroom, vroom.
indicate that you're about to have sex with someone who watches this stream, which means Chris and I are getting
Yeah.
all of the details and stream
Yeah.
admin done.
Yeah.
Speaking
I
of
think
stream
that's
admin,
happened
before you
yet.
continue your this story,
Yeah.
which I want to know, we need other readers for tomorrow's informant slut because we are
We
down
do.
2.
All of them.
Oh,
Yeah.
really? Oh, no.
I think we're down everyone. I don't know if
Yeah.
we
None of the people we wanted to ask have agreed to do it. So
Oh, what? I thought we had Mary Elaine and Ashley on.
I don't have Mary Elaine.
Oh, she said yes, but then is gone. I guess that's cool.
Oh, well, maybe. I'll follow up.
Yeah, when she came on the
Alright.
stream, she said she was into it, but that's all right. Life
Yeah,
changes.
we got to double check that date
Yeah,
though.
cool. Okay, so party.
So party, very drunk me, and I haven't really like. There was a very brief conversation that got interrupted at the beginning of the night. That's fine. So it's much later in the night. We've moved on to a
Oh, yeah.
nightclub, and
Oh, the
Sexy.
garage in Glasgow, perhaps.
Sexy.
no,
Beep
that one.
beep. Backing it up.
I'm not going to tell you which one it was. Okay, it was nice and sleazy's.
Yeah, there you go. There
We didn't even have to get anything out of her. Also, this is something that's a noticeably Scottish thing. Is Scottish people think that the nightclub edition of detail reveals so much about a situation. Do you know what I'm saying?
That was kind of what I was grappling with, and then I went, anything could end up in nice and sleazy. So, you know. So, I'm actually having a great night anyway. I'm talking to loads of people. I'm having a good time. But at one point, I noticed that the seat next to this person is free.
Yeah.
I'm a bit drunk. I'm just like, I'm going to go and say hello. I almost said his name. Said his name.
Okay, guys, you know what? We are definitely gonna give this guy's name away because I've almost said it a bunch of times. I'll just say his name.
No, don't. Oh my god.
Tomahawk. His name is
Yeah,
Tomahawk.
Tomahawk. Yeah.
He is a
Hawk
and
for
I
short.
mean this, a member of a biker gang. Like he,
Uh-huh.
for some reason, Ashley is really into. She says it in the private chat all the time. She's like, you know who I like? 1%ers. 1%ers.
So
Did you say Tom Tuck?
So Rory, don't worry. There's a few people that were at the situation, so it could be any of them really. You would know if
Yeah.
he goes to a different school.
Yeah, none of us know Tomahawk because Tomahawk didn't go to school because
So-
he is a trained Glasgow Hells Angels. Ashley wants to do it, and I mean this. She wants to do it with a criminal. Chris.
Yeah,
Yeah.
obviously.
I really
Clearly.
that wasn't true. I know you're joking.
No, we're not joking. That's
Yeah.
100%
Why-
true. That's
Why?
absolutely
Why would
true.
we joke about the truth? You know
Yeah.
what we don't do
Do
here.
you-
down
okay,
here?
but
You
what
know?
kind of criminal though? I want to
Everything
see if you
but
guys.
violent one.
Everything but sex crime is what you said. And I'm quoting you back. You said
When did I
any
say that?
crime but sex crime.
I don't want to sleep with a murderer.
You're a criminal.
Exactly. That's why
I'm not one.
I think what you said to him was, I'm not going to go any further. That was going to be such a mean joke, but I'm writing in the private chat.
Okay, Ashley, you take the chair. You're
So,
drunk. He's presumably
Tomahawk's-
not as drunk.
He's not as drunk, but he's still drunk.
Okay.
And this person, he is flirting. He's on the prowl, right? Oh God, I need to read this.
So close to saying that. That was so close to saying that. And then I realized the thing that it could have been bad. It would have resulted in us having to take down another stream.
That's funny. By the way, we're coming back to this afterwards.
Oh yeah. I already have my answer.
I put mine in the private chat.
Uh,
I can't say it. In the private, in the public, I'll go to jail. I'll go. Yeah, Ashley gets it. Ashley gets it.
We're up to such a good start this week.
It's such a 2004 joke. If it was 2004, everyone in the chat, me, the president of the United States, would be saying what I put in the private chat. But
Yeah.
it's not, so they don't, so we won't.
So, where was I?
You're sitting down. You're taking the seat.
I've taken the seat. This person is on the prowl. Has a
On the prowl.
Yeah.
Terrible verb.
Yeah.
What
But their
noise are they
prey has been
What
sat next to them all night.
Okay.
And no, I'm definitely wording this terribly. They're not a predator. I should make that clear.
Oh, I thought these were the words Tomahawk was using to you.
No.
Listen,
Oh
Ashley,
my
I'm a wolf.
God. Yeah, that's what
I'm
I
using
I was
these
like,
words.
Yeah, no fucking shit.
Do you know what? I wouldn't put them past it. Now that I've got the ick, I'm like, oh, I see.
I feel like you over-icked. I think you over-liked and then you over-icked on Tomahawk. There's no
We don't
way.
know. We don't know what happened. Let her finish her story. What
her finish
happened?
the
What did he
story.
do?
You don't paint
So-
that I'm the only one delaying this story. I think we're all creating.
I keep bringing
this
it back. I keep bringing
Yeah,
it
you-
back
that's
on
what-
track.
Yeah, that's right. And I want to learn more about Tomahawk and 2004 jokes. Go ahead.
So, the seat next has become vacant. I've taken it and I've sat down and I've kind of gone. Now, I'm very drunk. I don't fully remember what I said, but I'm kind of just like, hey, how's it going? How's your night going? Are you having a good time? That's kind of
Gush.
my.
Yeah.
Just walked up and said, gush.
Yeah.
I
How
feel
are
like
you
it might have
doing?
gone better. If I had it.
I assume you did that. Did you do that? You walk in the room like,
That might have worked a lot.
But with your
better.
whole head.
oh, you just, hey, Tomahawk, I'll be you. This is me.
Sunk.
I want you to reverse pregnant me. Reverse pregnant me.
Oh, that's a terrible concept. Oh, don't.
Oh, did you
ever
just go up and
say
go
that
quack,
again.
quack, quack? Quack, 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 quack.
Oh, that's a
quack,
good line as
quack,
well.
quack,
I mean, basically, this whole chat knows how to chat me up if they meet me in person. They know exactly what words to say.
I am a criminal in everything but sex crimes. And then you go, but you know how to do sexy crime. And they were like, what is it, 2004? And then you just make out.
Oh dear. So I'm trying to start a conversation. They pretty much ignore me and give me the dirtiest look, to the point where I'm just like, are you okay? And he just keeps staring at me. I will come to your question, John. Keep staring at me. And then I just go, do you want me to leave? And he just goes, yeah. I'm literally just going over to say hi.
Well,
and because I've just sat where his lady friend was sitting, who, by the way, has gone to get a drink or go to the toilet or something.
Yeah.
But he's like, you're getting in the way, move, kind of thing.
Yeah. You didn't just go over to say hi. You went over with an intent.
I properly did not, because I knew from talking to him earlier in the night, I was like, this is just not a thing.
Okay.
And like, it's not on the table. I just don't want it to be awkward anymore. So I kind of just wanted to have say hi.
Yeah.
And make sure it's cool again.
Okay.
But evidently it's not.
Yeah. Word around the party is that this guy's penis looks like this when it comes out. Are you ready? It looks like this. That's right. And Ashley was like, I just want to confirm or
literally
deny
just
that.
kept staring at me to the point where I was just like, you want me to, you don't want me to be here. You want me to leave, right?
Yeah.
And he's just
it's
like,
because
yeah.
Ashley, he got very embarrassed when he found out that this is his penis. Hard. That's what it looks like. That's how much of it is. He got very embarrassed.
So yeah.
Okay. I have to know, what was the initial look like? Also, who says that? I don't want to be too laddie here, but when you're a single man, just out there, sex, I want some sex. You know what I mean? You don't curd it up, especially for no reason. Wonderful visual comedy for our podcast listeners. Welcomers.
Hello, podcast listeners.
Hello, podcast listeners.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I understand focusing on one person. Like, if you think you're in with one person,
that
and sort
person
of going,
is gone.
but only gone to
and
get a
I've
drink. Like, But like
They've gone to get a drink or go to the toilet or something, and I've just come over and said hello for a couple of minutes.
Oh, the way that he did it was totally shitty. But just to John's point of like open for business, like I understand if you're there and you're trying to get laid, but you've got someone on the hook and you're just like, okay, I have to focus all my energy here. But then you can be like,
person is gone.
I am trying to bang this person.
But this is the thing. But
But there's a polite way to do it.
Oh, there's absolutely no. I'm not defending the way he did it. I'm just saying John is saying like try to fuck everybody. But it's like no. You have to focus sometimes. I understand.
I was nuancedly what I was trying to say was basically the similar thing, which is when you're the person you're like, oh, I think I'm gonna have sex with this person, walks away.
Mm-hmm.
You take that opportunity of like, hey, how are you? You be overly nice, especially if you have. I'm half remembering this story because it was on the stream, so I have no memory. You have some previous with this.
Yeah. Oh, the way he did it is fucked. Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, absolutely.
But here's the bigger thing. There's no reason for him to have done it like that unless there was a reason, which there isn't, which is, are you ready, guys? But weird.
Yeah. It's really, really odd encounter. I was very drunk, but like I still kind of remember it being really weird.
Were you rubbing your breasts at the time?
No.
Oh yeah, that's a good
I
point.
don't have breasts. That's not a move
circles.
for me.
Just big. It's a move for me. I don't have breasts. I just sit next to him and I go, "What's up? You good?" And
okay, I'll try and incorporate that into my moves.
Never failed. The trick is to seem aloof while you do it.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm good. Yeah, whatever.
Like, oh, I'm just doing this. Like, I'm not really thinking about it. This is just how I chill.
You just happen to be here while I rub my breasts. That's all. Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, it was very odd.
Well, that sucks. Well, I'm glad you're free of it. That's always nice. It's nice to be free of a
nice
crush that was never going to pay off anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm glad.
What I like about when a crush comes to an end is it feels like you're like, oh, that would have been really annoying to date you, but I don't have to date you.
Yeah.
It's like a shortcut. You know what it's like? It's like this. Have you ever arrived early to something and you got in for free?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like that.
Yeah. That's exactly it.
Some motherfucker's going to have to pay for that. I got I got this free. I got who you were for free. The relationship is what's paying for it. Also, did you do the really cunty move that I know friends of mine who are also girls would have done? Which is once he's curt to you, you go over to the gal he's chatting with the whole time. Hey, just to warn you, he's a bit of a dick.
No, I didn't do that.
No.
I have seen that move pulled. That was awesome. It was I've seen it pulled twice, both by one particular friend of mine, which was these were both in, one was like way later. One was relatively recently. And a guy was just a dick to her at a wedding. We were at a wedding. That's what the guy, and she was like, And like 2 hours later, this guy is really macking. Oh, thick for the Lord. Absolutely.
Oh,
what a name.
Wow.
That's a great name.
Wow. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Troggies. One day, maybe you'll be thick for us too.
I hope so.
Oh God. Okay, there's another thing that people can say to me if they're trying to hit on me.
I'm thick for
I'm
you.
thick for you.
No. Ashley,
Quack, quack, quack,
Ashley,
quack, quack.
You're Irish. They should be thick for the Lord.
Quack, 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 quack. In duck, that means I'm thick for you.
I'm a thick for you.
That particular
I'm not trying
one,
to hide
the quack,
it.
quack, quack, it pays off
Amen.
so much.
Wait a minute. Is this emoji that smoking kid?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Thick lords spraying everywhere. Actually, I want to ask you this question.
Uh-huh.
What's the quickest you've gone from crush to ick?
Ooh.
Because when I lived in England, let me tell you, England is literally the nation of crush to ick so quickly because you're like, whoa, that person's attractive. And then they speak to like service staff and you're like, oh, no. Oh.
I don't actually know.
Okay, think about it, because I've got one that I may have talked about on stream where
to say it again.
there was this. I was working at a cocktail bar in Montreal called the Distillery, and this sort of like cool hippie girl came up, and we just got to talk. It was like a quiet shift, and so she sat at the bar, and we talked a bunch. Super into her, and she was super into me. It was just like, this clicks. We're gonna have a great fucking time. She's like, when do you finish? I was like, in about an hour. She's like, cool. After your shift, we're hanging out. Done. So I finish. While I'm cashing out, she gets a drink. I sit next to her. I'm counting my cash. We're just talking and laughing and stuff. And then one of the replacement bartenders walks in, and she goes, I know that guy. And I was like, how? And she goes, I fucked him. And normally I wouldn't care, but I just happen to fucking hate this guy. Like, he's a dude.
You have told me this story.
I did, yeah.
The story is absolutely objectionable for a variety of different reasons.
That dude, he was a serial cheater on his wife. Like, used to cheat on his wife constantly with people at the bar. Was just a scumbag. Never owned up to it, even though we saw him do it.
But you
and
don't
then
know
was
if
a
she knew all of
shit
that.
bag in a bunch of ways. No. But it wasn't that. It was just something about, like, it was just a contact thing of like, it just turned me off immediately. It wasn't even a choice. My dick just went, we're out. We're out.
Yeah.
And there's just nothing you can do about that.
I have actually thought of mine.
I knew
There you
you
go.
had one. I
There
knew
you
you had
go.
one.
And you're going to really enjoy who it is.
Chris, before we wait, who it is?
Private chat. Private chat. Private
I swear to
chat.
God. Because the private chat, we had one where I was like, oh, well, they might pool their money together. Because there's some of these now where I'm going, they're definitely keeping track of the ones they want to know. And now these are getting to the point where it's like, I haven't clicked on it yet, by the way.
I don't think I know this person.
Fuck you. That you didn't have an ick before that? Fuck you. What are you talking about? What are you talking? I mean, I can't. I mean,
Hey,
I want to say something
it came
now,
quickly
but
though.
it
That's like the most
It
important
should
part.
come instantaneously. Here's what should have happened. I'm attracted to, and then you're set aflame by a monk. No, sister. Like it should like.
So first time I met this person.
What did you really need a gig that bad? I was about to give away where it is.
This is before I started stand up, and it was the first time I met this person.
I'm muting.
I don't know this person at all. I'm looking at their Facebook right now. Handsome, not an ugly person.
I've given you another clue in the chat.
Okay, I don't know that person either. I know of them. But I haven't met that person.
Okay.
Yeah.
You haven't met them. Okay. John's having a great time.
How is that? He doesn't know who that top one is. He's not going to know about like that. The other one is so much easier to know. And if you know one, you're pretty quickly aware. You're like, well, I don't enjoy this.
Yeah.
I hope there isn't any more of you. And then they're like, oh, yeah, there's lots of us. And you're like, no.
No idea.
I mean, there's a joke I can make right now that would give it away so much, which I'm going to put
in the private chat.
Oh.
And while you're putting it in the private chat, turn up your mic just a tiny bit.
I have to turn it down. How did you come into contact with this odious individual?
So this is way back in the day. I'm only 19 in this story. Okay.
Great poll timer.
Yeah, we keep that Jeff Leach thing up there then.
Yeah.
Are you actually kidding?
And
of all the things Jeff Leach has been accused of, I've never heard of him accused of that one. So I can't. Sorry.
So you're 19.
I'm 19.
He's 58.
He's a good bit older. The first time I meet this person, I don't really know who they are, but I know the person that the other person.
Mm-hmm.
But I've only heard of them, and they're a big deal. And I have not gotten enough into the comedy industry to realize how, compromised it is.
No,
that's a nice word.
Do not blame the comedy industry on either one of these individuals. Either both. No.
No, but no, what I mean is I haven't had the awareness to go, oh, a lot of these people are probably trash, you know?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So it's not my first kind of, now when I meet a new comic, I'm like feeling them out. They have to prove they're a good person to me. But back then it was like they had to prove they were a bad person.
Mm.
You know, you start off with the assumption. So I meet this person and they're doing a gig where I first went to university, which is in Limerick. And I have joined the Comedy Society there and I'm loving it. And this is my first soiree into the stand-up world.
Mm-hmm.
It's great. And they're doing a gig there and I get talking to them and they're very charming and they have an accent. You know, they have an accent that I like.
Mm.
Even though these people now give me the ick, this accent, not so much. It's a good accent.
Okay.
Wait a minute. Municipally, you enjoy his accent, or federally?
I don't under.
I don't-
Oh,
They-
okay.
he
Oh,
has
okay.
two
Yeah.
Types of accents.
The city or
There's
the
n-
country.
City or the country?
I don't know the difference.
Cool. Just likes it.
Wait. Oh, sorry. I understand. The city.
Good, because I would be like, do you think?
What's the city? Private chat, obviously.
Not. I'll put it in the private chat.
I don't know anything about these people.
You don't? Oh,
No.
Chris, let me tell
It's-
you who.
It's an accent
you,
I like.
Okay.
you would not
gotcha.
enjoy. You would not
Yeah.
enjoy. You would not enjoy. I mean, one of these we've watched on the stream, I think.
Mhm. Yeah, we
Oh,
have.
really? Oh
Yeah.
shit. Didn't make an impact.
So, Boomstickery, I'm sorry. There's too much private details we can't give away.
It was Jethro. You're right, Boomstickery. It was Jethro.
Oh my
You're
god!
absolutely
My
correct.
god, do I want it to have been Jethro?
Narrowing my guess down to Danny DeVito, says Matt McCullum. There's no ick about Danny DeVito unless he
There's
wants
no
to ick
ick.
you. Unless he wants to ick.
Anyway, there's a conversation that happens, and then there's the gig.
Okay.
And then there's another bit of a conversation starting to happen after the gig, and I'm being invited onto the next section of the night,
Mhm.
and I just realize he's very, very stoned.
Okay.
And a part of my brain just goes, no. And I don't even think it's because he's stoned. It's just something to do with that and the behavior. Just sort of, there was just a switch,
Just a
and I just
vibe.
went, oh, I feel that this vibe isn't good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You got to trust those. We evolved those for a reason.
yeah.
I am so.
I'm sorry,
I
John.
can't believe that we have to keep quiet because there's so many funny things about these people.
Yeah.
Like one of which is in the private chat that it's all I want to do is bring that up. It's
Mm.
all I want to do is bring that up.
Yeah.
That's pretty wild. That's pretty
Isn't that
fucking
pretty
wild.
wild?
Yeah.
I mean, and like the fact. Oh,
Rory Spence, smoking weed, obviously not the sexiest crime.
all right. Let's talk
No.
about what's the sexiest crime. Let's talk about the
Art
sexiest
thief.
crime. No.
Oh, someone grew
on.
up watching. What was that? What was that? The Thomas Crown
Thomas
affair.
Crown affair.
Yeah, I knew it. It's when they're dancing. It's when
No,
Pierce
no.
Brosnan and Renee Russo are dancing, all sexy,
He's
isn't
this-
it?
And also, when
She's got the sheer dress on. He's all
I
James
always-
Bond.
Did anyone else really love the scene where, for no reason, he puts the painting up on a
Everyone
Up on
loves
a-
a heist. Thank you,
up on
Tiger.
a-
You get it.
mantle, and for no reason goes just cheers is the wine, like cheers is the frame in the most like, because it's a very like 90s modern movie, and then he like puts it up and then just sits and goes. I just always.
I
found it
know
very
I'm right
charming.
on this one.
I
It
get
is the
that.
sexiest crime.
I think it is. I'm trying to think of a different one, but it's
There's
pretty hot.
there's nobody getting hurt.
Yeah.
You're
No, no.
robbing from
Sexy-
rich people.
Sexy crime.
And
It's
you
got
have a
real
general
it's got
idea
a
of
real
culture.
Robin Hood
First of all,
vibe.
Yeah.
the docen. Could you think of the docen, please?
What's the dose?
What's a docen?
What? The docen. Do you know those people in art galleries that are like, step away, but they also have a little bit of information? Don't be too close.
Is that what they're called?
Yeah,
I thought they were
docen.
just nerds.
No, it's Latin for nerd. What about this?
Oh yeah, Catherine Zeta-Jones. The best crime is Catherine Zeta-Jones. She's hot.
Catherine Zeta-Jones in Entrapment. Yeah, we've all seen that scene. How about this? Are you ready for this? This is the sexiest crime of all.
Rory
You
and
murder.
Spence. Yeah, I watched it last night.
Is it super hot? Is it super hot?
It's such a poor movie, but yeah.
Did you self Operation Chokeslam afterwards? Did you picture Ryan Reynolds getting into a wrestling tights? You guys are in a ring. Round one.
Yeah.
You don't see the whole thing, just the outline of it.
That's not what
You're
I
like,
thought of yesterday, but
"Oh."
that's what I'm gonna think of.
Yeah. I bet you Ryan
There you go.
Reynolds.
With
I don't
Blake
know what
Lively
his
in there?
I don't know what
Yeah.
Ryan Reynolds' penis looks like, but he seems like the kind of guy.
That movie, A Simple Favor. Sorry, she's so hot in that movie.
I haven't seen.
She's a hot lady. She's a fucking hot lady.
She's a hot lady. Sorry, John, I cut over you, but it was Blake Lively. I had to.
I was fine. I was just talking about Ryan Reynolds' cock outline in his trousers. I guarantee it's subtle but defined. You're always like, hey, oh, this you like this.
Yeah.
My goodness.
That would
Sexiest
be
Crime.
The Monuments Men.
Monument Man. Yeah. With that's I never saw that. Was that good? That had
Not
a crazy
great.
cast.
Not
John
great.
Goodman's in it.
Remember.
Yeah, but
That's the film that's being promoted when George Clooney sends Matt Damon, Bill Murray,
Who's Ben Murray?
Bill
Murray.
Murray,
Oh, I heard Ben Murray.
and somebody else. He sends them off to the Graham Norton show, absolutely shit-faced drunk, and it's the funniest.
Okay.
Oh,
interview.
yeah, he does this a few times.
Yeah.
It's also because he also Danny DeVito was. Can we watch the clip of Danny DeVito being up all night on The View? You've never seen someone where they're so ready for someone to be drunk, and he's just so fucking charming. Like he's just like, I've been up all night with George.
Yeah, George Clooney seems to do that a lot.
he's a prankster.
Yeah.
It's another Clooney TV movie that got a cinema release because Clooney. Well, listen,
Yeah.
he was no one talks about this. George Clooney had a dinner party and gave either 11 or 14 friends $1 million, I think.
Jesus.
What?
Looking it up.
Oh my God. I need to be friends with George Clooney.
Yeah, I think that was all of our first thought. How do I get in with this guy?
Yeah.
He probably gives it to charity now because he's married to the human rights lady,
Yeah.
Kamala Harris.
Yeah, he gave. Wait, what? Chris, did you just go all trigonometry right here?
Oh, Amal Clooney. I was close.
Okay. Here's the story, and then we'll watch this view clip. George Clooney credits his close friends with helping him get where he was today, and in 2013, he decided to pay them back. He just met his
Jesus.
future wife and didn't have any kids, and at the time, he didn't expect to start a family anytime soon. But what do I have are these guys who, over the period of 35 years, helped me in one way or another. I slept on their couches when I broke. They loaned me money when I was broke. They helped me when I needed help over the
Okay,
years.
that makes more sense than just giving out $1 million each.
Wouldn't it be funny if all his friends were
14
famous
million.
people? It was like Chris Rock and Jerry Seinfeld and Matthew McConaughey. And he's like, here you go, guys. Thanks so much.
Oh my God. Did you know that he made $1 billion? He sold his fucking tequila company
tequila.
for $1 billion?
Yeah, he didn't own
They
it
had a tequila
entirely.
company?
but
No,
yeah,
he owned a third. Okay.
Yeah.
So
That's
he
still
got
a lot of money.
third
$330
of $1 billion.
million.
And he's George Clooney. Yeah, all right. All right,
The
let's
tequila
watch.
was pretty good as well.
I'm not surprised.
I've thought about if I ever made it, I would do that. I've thought about it like when
Like
when you're
friends
daydreaming, and it's
money.
like if I made a lot of money, I would definitely like my childhood friends. I would be like, I'm giving everyone some fucking money because you've earned it. You've been in my corner.
I would. Yeah.
I feel
Probably-
like actually, yeah, but I feel like you'd use some of that money to get some revenge on some of the people that should have helped you out and were just very rude.
Yeah.
Like I
think
don't want to be
probably
rude, but
would
I
do
feel like
that.
if you're giving money away for being in your corner, buck
You know what
stops.
I-
Buck stops
you know
with
what I
these
really
two,
want to do?
these two honkies right here. Go
Do you
ahead.
know what I really want to do if I ever get the opportunity?
Mm.
There's a website where you can order a huge box of glitter to be sent to somebody that you dislike.
That's right.
There
Glitter
we go.
bombs. Yeah.
and it just destroys their house in glitter.
Yeah.
What? Okay.
There's a few people that I want to do that too.
Is
I
one of them
almost just named the guy that we were talking about in the private chat.
It's funny. I almost named someone else
Tomahawk.
completely different.
I'm thinking
All
of
right.
somebody I went to school with that you don't know. So
Ooh. Is it Chris?
Nobody knows me. All right, here's Danny DeVito, drunk, I assume.
Danny
DeVito.
my darling.
Matthew was on with us the other day.
I love it
saying that
already.
You and he were nude in a sleeping bag in this.
Yes,
Yeah.
Matthew is just a fine individual.
Pause. Pause it now.
So lovable.
So just dad at a wedding who's had too much wine. Like he's coming in hot with the
oh yeah, this is wine drunk.
this is him walking up to his wife being like, you remember when you told me not to get too drunk at the wedding? Well, you were right.
Yeah, this I might see if there's a better quality one because this is grainy. That's not the same one. Is that the same shirt?
No. No, he's
I think it is.
No, but where did
Was
he
the
get
camera
glasses?
blank drunk as well?
That is the same shirt. Oh, that was. Oh, I think it was just an old. It was just an old episode, so the camera quality was bad.
So jealous.
George.
Clooney.
No, I knew it was the last 7 limoncellos that was going to get me.
Yes, exactly. Have you been to sleep yet?
Not
really.
Don't
Don't
know.
do it now.
This is back when Rosie O'Donnell was on
Wait
here.
a while.
Wait a couple of
Okay.
minutes. Is it true
Go to
that you've
sleep.
been to the White House so you can get...
Oh yeah, I have been to the White House. Going to the White House.
Elizabeth,
Go to the White House.
Rosie's coming.
We go to the
Maybe.
White
I
House.
don't know if they'll want me to go, Danny. You know. We'll see.
You know these back entrances.
Yeah, that's the way to
You
get
go
in.
in.
Is that how you got in?
Disguise. You know what I mean? Go in. It's really cool. It's really cool place. They built it really well.
Yeah.
Is he talking about the White
And,
House?
when they go...
I was there during
Cool place. They built it really
Clinton's
well.
last stint,
Yeah.
which was really nice. The place had that kind of Clinton feeling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I didn't go after numb. I thought
I want to point out
it was.
this is how okay. This is maybe 15 years ago, maybe 16 years ago.
Mm.
And like they bleeped him out saying that the president's numb nuts.
Yeah.
Like how far have we come? Bear in mind, within 5 years of this clip, America's at the time most favored businessman is saying the president wasn't born in this country.
Mm.
And then 4 years after that, we get a literal near rise of fascism.
Yeah, standards have dropped, John. I don't think anyone's going to argue with you on that.
Utterly shocking.
Blaze of 420, that Clinton feeling must be absolutely terrifying.
Yeah.
President.
Yeah. No, I mean, the guy who. I'm trying to figure out what to do with our country and our women and men in the military. Donald. Okay, on. What about a hat trick last week?
Yeah.
Rumsfeld, the House and the Senate.
Ta-da!
Ta-da!
There you go.
I'm not following this at all.
Pause.
Neither's he.
Okay.
Neither's he.
I 100% followed all of that. So in 2006, so that places where this is,
Yeah.
the joke was up with Iraq. They had to start getting
Okay.
rid of all of the people that helped architect. Essentially, what they did was they robbed a country as the vice president. By the way, the president had nothing to do with this because he's a fucking dolt. And it was around this time they figured that all out. So the Republicans lost the House and the Senate in 2006. It was the biggest blue wave.
Mhm.
It almost happens every time there's a fucking Republican president. So that happened. And they had to fire Donald Rumsfeld because they immediately knew if they kept him in that position for as any amount of time, the Democrats would be like, we're going to need to talk to him. And they were like, shit. But since he's not in that job anymore, they don't have to talk. They can't talk to him.
Nice recap.
Thank you.
Mhm.
What else you got for us, Danny?
Okay, I would ask you about your house.
No,
You're having a
my White
25th
House.
wedding anniversary.
Yeah, I do. But let me get the White House was
Yeah,
like
got a bone to
the
pick.
White House
Yeah.
was like great. You get the Lincoln bedroom.
Yeah.
It's
you
the
sleep with the
Lincoln.
Lincoln?
Yes.
You slept there?
Slept
With
in
Rhea?
the Lincoln bedroom with Rhea.
No way.
Yes.
Danny DeVito and Rhea Perlman slept in the Lincoln bedroom.
Carla
I don't know.
and
Something happens when you go
Frank.
in that hallway. You start not recognizing women. No, it was Rhea. We went in and we made it our business
Good.
to really wreck the joint.
Yeah.
I mean, every place in that bedroom was
Utilized.
utilized.
There you go, Danny. Utilized. That's the word.
Listen, can we talk?
I would
Danny
watch-
DeVito going, I fucked the shit out of my wife.
Yeah.
It's such a nice vibe.
It's
Welcome,
so
welcome to
nice.
the View. A man in his 50s is talking about how he fucked a woman in his 50s in the Lincoln bedroom. Rosie O'Donnell's here. We've never been more charmed. Can I just
So
say this
good.
right now? I would watch for the rest of my life, all day, every day. Danny DeVito's drunk. Rosie O'Donnell has to help him finish the sentence. That's all I want to see from now on.
Have you seen them on, I think it was on Letterman, where
Well, you know
the
how I feel
whole
about-
the
You know
whole
how I feel
cast
about
of
Rosie
of It's Always Sunny is on, and
No.
Danny DeVito is just throwing out random shit just to ruin the interview. He's like, I've been doing this for 50 years. I don't care.
Because you have to understand.
And the rest of the cast is sitting there like paralyzed. Please stop doing this, Danny. He's
Because
like,
the thing
no.
is do you know how he got on It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia? Like he's re-iconed himself because he liked the show, called them and said, how can I help you? And they
Yeah.
said, can you be on the show? And he was like, I only want to do it for 2 weeks. I don't like the West
Yeah.
Coast.
Yeah.
So for the first like 7 years, he only ever filmed for 2 weeks. That's why
Yeah.
there's whole pieces of the show where you're like, where would Frank be? And they're like, he's not there. He films for 2 weeks.
So funny. It's fucking great to watch.
It's also
Talk about
crazy
this
that this
movie
is
again.
not long after he joins the cat. He may be in It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia in this moment.
God, that show's been on for so fucking long. That's incredible.
Deck the Halls. It's a
Deck the
wonderful
Halls,
movie.
yeah. So
It's
you
in
are-
theaters now, and we are hoping that you all will go see it this weekend.
I saw it. It's funny.
It's funny.
You
It
guys
is
are funny.
You are
Very funny.
obsessed
Thank
with-
you.
With lighting up your house and getting.
Yes.
Talk
Well, I
about
find
Christmas.
I
Are you
find.
like that in real life?
Am I now? Well,
Christmas comes and
my
goes.
kids, I've always decorated. My mother decorated with the little lights in the windows, and then we had the tree. And then you get a little lights left over. You put them around the banister, and then you go outside. You put a few,
Yeah.
and then you keep adding. Every year you had a few lights. Somebody would bring lights over, and they would get little. It would sprawl.
I've
a
never
little
seen
bit.
someone in the middle of his
Character
own
in
story get
Deck the
bored like you
Halls.
do during someone else's Christmas decoration story.
His two daughters see that he cannot see. His house is the only one on the block. He can't see from space.
Yeah.
You know how you can look at the
Yeah,
thing?
Google Earth.
Yeah,
That's
you
right.
look at it.
Yeah.
And he sees the neighbor's house. Matthew Broderick.
Yeah. Mhm.
It's all like really nice and white and this and that. My house looks like it's like, ugly.
Yeah.
This is so many
So
people
I
I've
get
talked to
an
in bars
idea
at
to
1 in the
put-
morning.
And it's
Oh
Christmas
my
time.
God. I've
You
talked to
know,
people like this at 1 in the
holiday season,
afternoon in
I
a
get
bar.
The idea to
Oh.
put the lights on. And I put every available light from the town, from
Wait,
the
what
next
just
town,
happened?
to the next town. I
And with him
find
growing
horses,
up?
I put them in
Oh,
front
don't
of the
tell them the
house.
whole
That's
movie.
all because all everybody.
Yeah,
else
I
is
want
there.
them to see it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's them to go see it.
Right.
I
I'm
also
sorry.
have
Did you know what's funny, Danny? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's okay. Come here. Sit with mommy. Come here, honey. Come sit with me. You're okay. You're okay. Really good. You loved working with Matt.
And there's a lot of other stuff.
Yeah,
in it
I
that's
know.
Very
Honey,
funny.
read that right there.
Right?
Just read this, Danny. Read it. Our thanks to Danny DeVito.
DeVito.
Go ahead.
Danny DeVito. Deck the Halls is in theaters now.
We'll be
right back with Thomas Gibson.
Aw,
That's
Danny.
great.
We love you.
How
Just a
do you-
gift.
Do you think Danny DeVito just has a big, thick cock on him? You know what
Yeah.
I mean?
Yeah.
Like a
Yeah.
big old one of these.
So
Rhea!
now we have proved that you can't get the ick about Danny DeVito.
No.
No.
Okay.
Pure love.
You have to have a okay, Ashley. Here's hypothetical: spit roast, but Rhea Perlman's in the middle. It's you and Danny DeVito are the towers of power. How do you feel about that? You're of course wearing a strap on.
Are you familiar with Rhea Perlman?
Of course.
Yeah,
Well, I know
she's
you are.
his actual partner in. She's his partner, and then she also plays his partner in Matilda.
Yeah, but she's from something else, and I need you to know.
I don't know what else I know her from.
Cheers, pretty famously.
She's
No,
Carla
I
in
never
Cheers.
saw Cheers.
What?
She was in Ruthless People.
We've covered this before. I've never seen that.
That's right.
Yes,
Ashley
but you
hasn't
had
seen any
time
movies
to
or TV
watch
shows.
Cheers.
Cheers stands up, by the way. It's fucking great.
Well,
It's a fucking
some-
great show.
I mean, I don't care for the coach. I've never cared for the coach. I want Woody. Get me Woody.
Yeah, Woody's clearly superior. But I think in the opening episode, they have the coach gives a guy advice on how to deal with his gay son.
No, is it
Yeah.
good advice?
It is, yeah. The guy comes in and he's just like, he's drinking because he doesn't know what to do because his son came out, and the coach just sort of leads him. He just lets him figure it out, and he goes, "Oh, so my son's just the same person, regardless of who he's attracted to." The coach is like, "Huh?" He goes, "So I should just love him anyway, and it doesn't matter." He goes, He goes, "Thanks, coach. You saved my life." And leaves. It's a really beautiful scene.
It's so
really
nice.
I mean, the first it's that's that I can't find that episode, but I can find the episode where Sam has a gay guy on his team.
Ooh, and are they all slapping ass? But they don't slap his ass.
Turns out one of the guys is gay, and he wrote a book about it. Also, if you Google Cheers advice on a gay son, you find a lot of just old white men cheersing their sons at their gay weddings. A clip,
Just
by
being
the
real
way.
Danny DeVitos.
A clip, by the way, we're watching right now.
Hmm?
I don't know what this is going to be. I don't know if it's called Father's Unforgettable Toast. If it is a white old man giving a toast at a gay wedding, we're looking at it's one of two possibilities, ladies and gentlemen. One of two possibilities.
Oh, I love it already. This is real clip art video making.
Yeah.
Let's see how this goes. Oh, the music already.
2014. That is more recent than it should be for that
Why does
intro.
this sound like a Coldplay song?
I really thought Leslie
Probably
Knope's
is.
head was about to pop up in the
2014, it's
corner
probably
and just go,
Coldplay.
"Anne! I figured out how to make iMovie."
Thank you so much. I have to tell you, this is a lot of pressure to be in a room with as many wonderful entertainers and talented people as this, and yet I'm supposed to be up here and entertain you for a little bit. Actually, I am just amazed that this is such a wonderful event, and it's wonderful in more than one way, because it's a wonderful thing to see Chris and Wesley be married. But we ought to also take time to celebrate the fact that New Jersey, along with a lot of other places in America, has decided that gay marriage is okay after all.
I am right now petrified this takes a sharp left turn, because already I am so I love this old. Is this the same guy from the end of the They misspelled unforgettable. All right. Let's all cross our fucking fingers and toes that this doesn't take a sharp left turn.
I
I
think
feel like
we're
it
good.
could take a sharp right turn, but in a way that we don't expect. Like he's just going to go.
He's also gay? What if it turns out he's also gay?
And he's sleeping with his son's husband.
What the
Oh my
fuck?
God.
And because of that, he hates gay people?
And he's a racist.
It's the no gays club, son. I'm allowed one.
I'm really, yeah. I'm allowed to love one boy, Wesley, not many boys, Wesley.
We have known that for a long time. Not everybody has agreed with that, of course. I mean, we have to admit that there are still places in America that are opposed to it. I heard a TV preacher the other day say that God was going to destroy America because of this. He did go on to say that immediately after that, there would probably be a large group of gay men who would come in and do a marvelous restoration.
I mean, it's not the best joke. It's a bit plays on stereotypes, but let's be totally honest. This is a straight white man in New Jersey in 2014 at that age.
It's pretty progressive.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Yeah.
I'm just happy he didn't try and quote as Don Rickles always says to the Mexican man at the back, turn on the television.
That's not a stereotype, Don. Shut up.
Yeah. It's still, Chris knows about this, and actually you can be, I am still upset. I need to know what Don Rickles thought he was saying. Does he think Mexican people like television? I don't know. Either way, by the way, everyone, speaking of gay sons, Stephen CGR, and this goes out to podcast listeners, he is single.
Absolutely.
He is looking to meet people that would consider themselves to be an adult gay son or an extremely old adult.
Wait. Let's not speak for Stephen. He did not mention adult. This could be a lucky 15-year-old situation.
No, we're not doing this. Fuck the podcast listeners. I forgot it was in my
you want to, Stephen. You do.
Also,
that tongue rolly thing does it so much for me.
Jesus, you need to get laid.
I'm amazed when I hear people say that they think our founding fathers would have been offended by gay marriage. Let me tell you something. Have you ever seen a picture of those guys?
He says bunch of fucking
stop
queers.
and think about that. They're gathering in the city of brotherly love, wearing wigs and satin capri pants. You know, cute little black patent shoes with adorable little gold buckles. You know, I just don't see how they could be offended by this.
I'm sorry.
But to tell you
is
the truth,
this
Modell
man
and I are really so impressed with this.
really insinuating that the founding fathers are gay?
Bunch of gay dudes. Yeah.
Ashley, he makes a couple of good
love
points.
him.
First of all, they all were wearing wigs and bloomies. Second of all, bunch of them are went to English private schools. So you know what that means. They have had
Power showers.
Yeah, they have fucked other people of the same sex as them and been fucked by other people.
No,
of the
but
same sex.
isn't that something
I
that
don't know.
a lot of
Right
people in
back.
America would just full shoot in
Chris is
for?
off. What? Chris is off to private school.
Ah.
All right, let's watch more of this adorable man.
He's so cute. I
With
love
this
him.
wedding, we've really fallen behind the times. You may have noticed that we're not as young as most of you are, and we haven't kept up with the way weddings are supposed to be planned and carried out. But you know something, there is one thing that we do know about that we might be able to give you some advice and information about, and that's marriage. We've been married for 58 years. I can tell you that as parents, we feel like we really should give Chris and Wes some advice about that, because you know something, as you get older, things do change. Marriage sometimes changes. The first sign that you get that things may be changing for you really doesn't have anything to do with marriage. It just has to do with reaching that point in life where maybe you ought to be alert to these changes. For instance, I call this the looking good stage. You know, when people start saying you're looking good, that's the third stage of life. There's youth, there's middle age, and there's you're looking good. I mean, I want to say, what did you expect? I had a friend who told me there's a fourth stage. It's called Don't He Look Natural?
Jesus fucking Christ, this guy's got good fucking jokes.
He's got good material.
This guy's nailing it.
He is.
But as far as marriage is concerned, there is a second symptom that you see that maybe your marriage is reaching a stage of maturity, that there should be you should be alert to this, because Sometimes these things happen and people are surprised by it and get very disturbed. I will tell you just one thing. When the day comes that your spouse says, let's go upstairs and make love, and you say, I can't do both.
Just crush it.
Why does this guy have the best jokes?
I can't figure out if he's Chris's dad or Wesh's dad. I want him to be the bigger Silver Fox's guy's dad. I think he is.
This guy, can we just replace Joe Rogan with this guy?
Oh my God. Yeah, but he still has to interview Steve.
I may have struck a nerve.
I feel like he could do that. He could pull that off.
Well, let me move on to something serious. Chris wanted me to spend a little time sharing with you some information about our journey together.
Can we find out this guy's name?
It will be no surprise to you to learn that when Chris was born, Maudel and I began to immediately lay out a roadmap. We thought that we were going to guide him onto that route and that it was going to go past some beautiful scenic spots, some great highlights, and it was going to end up at the end a destination of great happiness and success and love. But something funny happened on the way to that roadmap. Chris decided to take an alternate route. It wasn't a detour because it was just an alternate route. It was going to the same destination. But as parents, frankly, we were very worried about that. Because, see, we were ignorant about that route. We didn't know anything about that. We'd never traveled that route. We'd never been on that path, but we were sure that it was going to be lonely, that it was going to be full of traps, and it was going to be dangerous, and there were going to be a lot of rough, difficult patches to navigate. Well, we were right about that in the sense that it is a rough road for Chris to follow and for us. But we knew one thing. We didn't know for sure where the road was going to lead us, but we knew that if Chris was going on that path, he wasn't going to go alone.
If the old man cries, I'm crying.
Oh, he's going to cry.
Stop me.
But we had to turn the driving over to him because he knew where he was going all the time. And so he became a leader to us. And real early in that trip, Wesley came on board, and he became such a vital element in our journey together. We can't imagine what it would have been like to go without either of them. And they led us past some surprising places. Not difficult, not scary, really beautiful scenes, beautiful places on that trip that we would have never known even existed if they had led us. And the most beautiful part of that trip was the people who populate that route. There are no words.
My father would have called them queers, but I guess we just call them friends now. Sorry, someone had to ruin it.
This is the most wholesome thing we've ever shown on the show.
I really feel good about it.
To explain how fortunate we feel to have met such loving, caring, creative, intelligent, great people as we have met on this route with them. You have accepted us, you have accepted them. And I'm talking about all of you in this room and many others. It means so much to Maudel and to me as parents to know that even though we may be 1,000 or more miles away, there's a group of people who are here to support and love them and share their difficulties and help them through the rough patches. And all of you are part of that. Thank you for that.
That's very nice.
I wish he told us which one was his son.
I think it's the one next
Thank
to
you.
him.
Now, let's have a toast. We are so thankful, we're so proud to have Chris and Wes in our family, and we want nothing but the best for them. So our toast to you guys is to say, I pray and hope that your your best yesterdays will be your worst tomorrows, and that the most that you ever dream about and hope for is the least you ever get. Cheers.
Well, that was lovely.
That was.
Oh my God! Can we watch a special message from Chris? Oh no! I think this is going to be really sad.
We don't know why our father was a January 6th.
He was so good.
Yeah, he was great.
Is this the couple?
This is
Yeah.
the couple.
Day today. Oh, I know. Don't you just love it how it reflects? The sun reflects off of my piercing blue eyes.
Oh yes, I think I noticed a few deer over there watching from afar.
Oh yeah.
Could you hear them?
Even
Could you hear them
wildlife
chatting?
noticing a deer.
Yeah.
I see it. Let's go cop a squat. I'm tired of walking.
Right.
I'm very nervous that we found.
Hey everybody.
Oh hey.
Welcome to How to Feed a Loon. I'm Chris.
And I'm Wesley.
There we go. Chris is the blue shirt.
You may have noticed that we have been kind of quiet in the last few months.
Yeah, and
Let's
it's
go.
not because we haven't been doing anything.
No, that is for sure. Actually, quite the opposite.
So Chris and I had talked, and we decided that we would like to briefly share with you what's been happening with us for the last few months.
Dad's dead.
Especially the past year.
Yeah. Okay, well, here goes. In April of 2016, about a year ago, Wesley was diagnosed with liver disease. After extensive tests and clinics, the doctors were finally able to conclude that he had a very rare genetic disease called hereditary hemochromatosis.
And this disease caused my blood.
No, fuck off. I'm
we
not.
don't need more medical shit.
Yeah. This is the video of him. He's beating it now. That's what's
He's
happened.
beating
That's
it.
why it
It's
was. They were down while he was sick. He's beating it now. We're back. We're going to make more feeding the loon videos.
Can I just
Now-
say that father's speech, he had so many good jokes, and then he had that perfect fucking 40-minute mark moment. Like,
Got it
Time to
done
get
in
rid
it
of.
was such a rounded out show.
Yeah.
Here's my big question though: do you want to watch a trailer of Chris and
Can we
Leslie's?
get
wedding?
him voted for best newcomer?
Does anyone want to become famous? Speaking of
We
best
might-
newcomer,
We might
big
want to get
follows.
him big follows. A big
Big
follow.
follows. If we can
Hey,
send
everyone.
him big follows.
Yeah,
That
special
was
message.
so cute.
That's very nice.
We're not actually gay. We like fun. All right. Do we want to watch a trailer of their wedding?
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm very invested in these people now.
I really think that father is dead, or denies COVID, or is into QAnon.
Hmm.
No. He's great.
No, I think he's really good.
He's reading stories to other senior citizens through the windows
Yes,
of their
fucking fucks
apartments.
back again.
You got to open with your best.
The theatrical trailer.
The first sign that you get that things may be changing for you really doesn't have anything to do with marriage.
Like, this means there was
It
more
just
to
has
this.
to do with reaching
speech.
that point in life where
Yeah.
maybe you ought to be alert to these changes. For instance,
Oh,
I
no.
Oh, no,
call
we heard
this
this.
Yeah.
the looking good stage.
This
You know,
is
when
the
people
looking
start
good
saying
stage,
you're looking
and
good,
then, yeah,
that's the
it
third
perfectly
stage of life.
segues into the
There's
stairs
youth,
joke.
there's middle age, and there's you're looking good.
Okay.
I mean, I want to say, what did you expect?
I think they got married at a hotel called the Wedding Grand Hotel. Is that possible, Chris? Possible?
I don't know, John. Have you seen any signs that explicitly say that?
I want you all to know, by the way, that my wedding and divorce proceedings were exactly like that. That's me. That's me.
Oh, buddy.
Love for me. Oh, she's fucking dancing.
That was some dancing.
I completely agree with you.
One
David?
day we'll know
Oh,
that our souls were to
oh, no. We're not getting fucking...
We're gonna get
Oh, yeah.
DMCA'd.
God damn it, Chris and Wesley.
Yeah, I hope to God we get
We've probably already gotten DMCA'd
Yeah, I
now
hope
because we
so.
played quite a bit of that.
Yeah, for these two gorgeous men.
Oh, damn. Is that like a proper priest?
Yeah. I mean, you can get anyone to put on a robe.
Oh, he's crying.
Aw.
Yeah. This is them. This is them right after the speech. After
They
who
look
was
so
it?
happy.
They paid an old man to pretend to be their dad.
That's right. John, it's a minister. He's one of mine.
That's
This
right.
guy.
Oh my God, Chris, do you have your parking pass as a minister?
Hell yeah. I can park anywhere, baby. I got a press pass. It's this big.
He's a minister. I gotta say this: the amount of cut, all of the B-reel of this wedding is just them walking around the parking lot pointing at people. Like they're like, "Well, come to our wedding." Hey!
Hey. Looking
Weddings
good.
are so. I always have mixed opinions of weddings.
I like
What?
weddings.
They're the best. Participating in
I've
weddings,
never
amazing. Also, I put
Properly
on.
been to one.
That's why you have
Well,
mixed feelings. They're great.
I-
Even when they go bad, they're fun.
I should have made the snap
I've only ever
decision
been
and
to a couple of after parties.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I should have made the snap decision and invited you to my wedding. It was a great wedding. Chris, how was it as a wedding?
So fun. Absolute blast.
Phenomenal wedding.
Yeah.
I got news for you. I could 100% be a wedding planner. Here's what no one asks the bride and groom. What exactly do you want? Okay, 20 of those things are impossible. Pick 4. We'll make 4 happen.
Yeah.
And also, by the way, buy the flowers the day before. Top wedding tip. You want a fucking cheap way to get all of the flowers in the room? My wedding venue smelled of flowers. That's how many flowers we had. And you know what we did? Went to a flower stand in a farmer's market and bought them out the day before.
Nice.
It cost
Oh,
us.
you made that guy's day.
Yeah, he waived the tax. A fist fight between
I'm guessing you're talking about this, John.
Yeah, 100%.
That's right. So, podcast listeners, Kirsten asked, "What's the worst thing you've ever witnessed at a wedding?" That wasn't John just going a fist fight.
So-
The video didn't change tone.
I
immediately.
did say I've only ever been to the after party, but I have a good answer for this.
Go ahead.
A friend of mine wore a dress to a party, to a wedding.
A white dress.
No, a red dress.
Okay.
But that dress was
Wait a minute.
the style of it was that it zipped all the way up,
Okay.
and she liked to dance.
Yeah.
One of her favorite moves is to get somebody, the biggest person she can find, to do the dirty dancing move with her. Okay.
Okay.
So
The
she's-
full lift?
I don't know what the,
The
dirty
full
dancing
lift.
move is.
Holy shit. You know the
She's a
lift.
very tiny person. She's a very tiny person.
Oh, okay.
Did her
The whole zip.
How? They
Came
grabbed from the
open.
front.
Wait.
How does that?
She was moving around so much all night that it was just too much
It was
on this poor
loose.
zip.
Oh,
Right? This
no.
zipper just all went.
beef
Now,
and
the
factory?
hotel.
The hotel? Was this in the lobby? I hope so.
This was in the dance floor.
Yeah.
This is after party, right? So everyone's kind of drunk anyway. So the hotel very cleverly had, well, a lot of hotels will have those little sanitary stations in a lady's bathroom, right?
Okay.
They had fucking safety pins in them.
Nice.
And I went into the bathroom with her and I just safety pinned her back up.
Dope. Very nice. Was she going commando?
No,
So some dignity remained.
some dignity remained, but not much. Yeah. She was also drunk enough that she didn't notice for a minute or two.
Oh wow. Just kept dancing.
Kept
It's a different
dancing.
party now. It's a different
right.
party now.
She
So
got
good.
full waps and beef just out on the floor.
No, she had underwear on.
No, she had underwear.
That was the
on.
question.
But
Yeah.
yeah, but I'm saying besides that,
Yeah.
that's, yeah, it's pretty great. Chris,
I now can't remember if the zip was up the back or up the front.
I mean, the front makes more sense, but
the answer is no.
No, I think it was
No, I
up the
have no
back
idea, Kirsten.
actually. So it would have just been,
just tore. Yeah.
yeah.
Too much stress. Mine was the wife of the best man was caught fucking a guy in the men's room. And so
Excellent.
this is during the reception. I was 19. I was bartending in a nice hotel. It was a tiny little boutique hotel.
Which
we had 12
hotel?
rooms.
Which
Blanche
hotel
House.
in Vancouver?
No, it was in Brighton. And it was they'd rented out every room in the hotel, as weddings often did, because it was just 12 rooms. So it was always like family and bridal party and shit. I didn't know it had happened until I heard I just heard thump, 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 just like that. And I was like, what the fuck is that? So I ran out. I'm alone in the hotel at this point because this wedding had been going amazingly well. So everyone else was on break. I'm alone bartending, 19 years old. The best man is probably about 6'4", big guy, big guy. And I run up, I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? And the guy goes, he's fucking my wife in there. And I was like, oh, okay.
How did he know?
Cool. So I was like, step back. So I knocked. I was like, hey, it's Chris. I'm the bartender. Open the door. And so they open the door, and there's the guy's wife. She's got like her dress on and everything, and the skinniest, nerdy wisp of a man is in there. And I remember, like, I looked at him, I looked at her, and I was like, this is weird. They might be doing coke, though. People did a lot of coke in that place. But then I looked down, and the toilet paper had been squished. And I was like, oh, fuck. And so I felt the best man try to fight his way past me. I turned around, I was like holding him back, just being like that. And the fucking skinny, shaggy dude bitch was just standing behind me he was like, what should I do? And I turned around and I was like, run. And so he just ran out of the hotel.
Oh my God.
Party was basically over.
How did the best man husband know that was happening?
Someone must have been like, a guy just went into the bathroom with your wife, man. You should know that just happened. And I'm assuming she's cheated before.
Yeah,
it's a brazen move. That's not a first cheat.
Yeah, no,
that's not a first cheat. And it wasn't late enough in the night. People weren't fucked up enough for it to be like a big mistake. This lady wanted to fuck this fucking guy.
There are so many also hotels around. Like, it's literally I was like, it's crazy. Like, yeah, you wanted to be caught because it's Brighton. Brighton has one thing: Brighton is one of the few places in the UK which has a shitload of not cheap but reasonably priced hotels.
We weren't central though. We were in like unmarked. We were like a 20-minute walk into town. There weren't at the time. This is almost 20 years ago. There weren't a lot of hotels near us. There were none. We were the only one.
Oh, well, where the Blanche House is now is literally like
Street.
What?
On Attlingworth Street?
Yeah.
Yeah, there was nothing. It was a 20-minute walk to the nearest hotel at the time. I can't speak for now, but still, maybe don't.
Yeah.
At 8 p.m.
Yeah.
And so
2 in the morning, you might get away with it.
The poor bride and groom spent the rest of the night consoling the best man.
Oh, fuck's
on
sake.
Their wedding night. Everyone left.
No.
They just did. They sat with him, and I made them drinks, and I stayed there until 4 in the morning. Just awkwardly being in the room while a grown man wept because his life was over. That was wild. Up until that point, phenomenal wedding. Really great time. Really great party.
I'm going to tell my story very quickly, and then we're going to plug in right now. I have to go because I have to go to a dinner tonight.
Ooh.
But I have 2 bits of stream admin that you guys have to stick around, and we have to figure out right after.
Okay.
Here's my story. I don't remember all of the details. Was 11. Was at a wedding. 2 members of the bride's family. I was on the groom's side. No big. Bride's family. Full fist fight in the area they had built so the kids could play soccer. I don't know if I made this up, but I think it was because one of them said the bride had fetal alcohol syndrome, and the other one claimed, no, she just looks like that. I don't remember if that part is true, so I'm not going to stand by it, but that memory is associated with that.
That's wild.
It was. I got to tell you, I've never been to a wedding before. It was a first fun wedding.
Plugs.
Here's the plugs. Tomorrow we read Informant Slut.
Yeah, baby.
One of the things we have to figure out is we are down all of the people that we need to have read for it. So we will have people.
Worst comes to worst, I'll put on a hat for one character and take it off for the other.
Nice.
That or we'll talk about it off mic. I have a plan, and then second of all, I will be in England starting this week, so I'm going to definitely miss Thursday. I'm going to definitely miss Thursday because my show's landed. It's my first day there. Wednesday, I'm going to do part of the show because I'll be at LAX International Airport, flying to London, so I can do part of the show.
Nice.
I'm going to do it from the.
This feels like post-show admin.
Yeah.
But I'm only saying that to tell everyone. Please check the Discord for my dates for when I'm appearing in a comedy club in the UK.
Yeah, go see John.
And Ashley is appearing at some of those dates.
One of them. Yeah. I'm doing the Dry Gate on Tuesday night. Come down and see that. Oh, I might potentially be late.
Hang on. Sorry. That's Sunday. We're doing that on a week Sunday.
A week Sunday. It's not that soon. I'm doing the Dry Gate on Tuesday night. That's Dry Gate in Glasgow. And then next weekend, I'm doing Friday night, 7 p.m., Saturday night, 5 p.m., Sunday night, 7 p.m., 8 p.m. I'm appearing on John Hastings' show in Monkey Barrel. All of those dates are in Monkey Barrel. Steven's in the chat. He's saying Dry Gate is great. Yep, he came to the last show, so he can vouch for the fact that I killed it.
Nice.
That was actually my last gig, but I did very well on that one. That's my plugs. Chris?
Yeah, I'm still just sort of working on things that you can't see. So follow us, join the Patreon. We did the Patreon gaming thing earlier today. Thank you so much for the people that came out. If you didn't, we're going to be doing another one soon. Join the Patreon. It supports the show. It means that we can build more stuff. We really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you to all the patrons and subs that we have already. You guys are the fucking best. Other than that, you can follow me on Twitter and Instagram if you want. I post occasionally. It helps me.
That one.
It helps me if I have more numbers. I don't post that much though, so don't expect a lot.
I post some fucking thirst traps, all right? So get on my socials.
There you go.
Come to my socials. I post most of Ashley's thirst traps.
Cool. All right. Who should we rate?
I have My Gun Is Huge.
Yeah, me too. Where is everyone?
Okay.
Ashley, you got that?
Do that? I got it.
Nice.
I think we have to follow. Also, put in the Discord more people for us to follow on Twitch that are good.
Yeah.
Because all of the people that we follow are slowly giving up on this platform, and we're not.
Yeah, recommendations are welcome.
That's lined up, so I'm going to cue the old lady.
Dope. Thanks, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow.
Bye.
That's all. Penis into her vagina. That's all. That's all. And that's called sexual intercourse. Some people call it having sex. So the man passes the sperm to the woman, and now his sperm is in her. Maybe you're wondering if a mistake could be made when having sexual intercourse. That can't happen.